I can pick from that entire panel, then I'm not excited.
I mean, I think the commitment to bettering the anti-cheat is always going to be something that everyone looks to at home. Obviously, Siege is so committed to making sure that cheaters have no place in Siege, and seeing them constantly updated, I think goes to show how much Siege is cared about.
Absolutely, and I want to mention the fact that for so long, for 10 years of Siege, it's been really hard for new players to try and learn this game. The learning curve is really hard. This game is very complex, and that's what makes the beauty of Siege. It's chess, but in shooters. And for this, the new enlistment system, the fact that you're getting rewarded as you grind your first level, the first clearance levels as well. For me, this is a really good add-on. And then the esports panel is, the esports tab is so good.
What I love the most is talking about new players coming to it, the free access. That is bringing it to everybody. And a big thing for me is some people don't have $10, $15 to spend on the game. Now you have access to it, that is going to be a big thing. And then to add on what you were saying, you can learn it at a far better rate, at a far faster rate than any other before.
It's big because, I mean, you know, from watching the casual community get involved and having, I'm sure, all of your personal friends that try to get involved in Siege, now that it's more accessible, this is something that I think will fundamentally change the approach to Siege moving forward. But you said a big one there that I want to go back to, the esports tab.
Let's go! You can now follow every single match. You're gonna have a way to one click and get directly to see the match that's going live. You can check every region, you can check every team, you can buy skins from your favorite team. All of this stuff is amazing for us. Obviously, we're former pro players. We were dreaming of this.
I was gonna say, how long have we been asking for something like this? And now it's here.
Yeah, absolutely. And then seeing the SI standings too. That was so cool. That was so cool to be able to follow it. Even as a player, sometimes I would be like, I don't even know how many SI points I have. But now it's all in one tab.
I don't think when I played I ever paid attention. No, I don't think we had. It was like, if we're there, we're gonna keep trying.
It also keeps, I guess, kind of more of like a central topic for who the best team in the world is at that point. I think that that's exciting.
So sweet to me, this is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic, we're on fire, rockin' love alive. On up with you. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. That's just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? This is where I wanna be. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. Supersonic, we're on fire. Rockin' love alive. On up with you. Rockin' love alive. On up with you.
PEGI.
Ủa đi chỗ Thôi có rồi chắc có có chạy á, có chạy. Đây ăn đi ăn. Không nè, không nè. Không nè. Nè, để xin cho quả quái cho má lẽ. Để biết đây. Dạ cậu. Gì ông nội? Chiều nó lại con còn ăn sao? Gì ông nội? đây rồi ta. Rồi, lên rồi, tốt. Rồi. Hello. Em bật tí chứ. Gì ông nội tăng to lên tăng quá thằng tăng nó khủng quá to đó là đi ra không nó lụi chùa gà
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me. I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch on. I learned to feel something. But yeah, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she didn't have a good voice. She was wanting to find
a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 16 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
chọn Heineken 0.0, thức uống đại mạch 0,0% độ cồn để tự tin nhập tiệc. Heineken 0.0, hãy đồng hành cùng cảnh sát giao thông, nâng cao nhận thức về lái xe an toàn. Heineken 0.0.
Welcome to the Year 10 roadmap reveal, live from Rio.
Thành bạn yêu thích, mang danh khách phát đi muôn nơi, bằng cách cài nhạc xuống để nghe không cần kết nối mạng.
Nhập tiệc.
Phát lại thỏa thích bài hát bạn
Muito
đang tin.
obrigado por nos
Nghe mọi giai
receber.
điệu mà không phải nghe
É
quảng cáo
uma
với
honra
Spotify Premium.
estar aqui com
Nhấn vào ngữ
vocês.
để tìm hiểu thêm.
I'm Alex Karpazes, Creative Director on Siege, and I'm here with Joshua Mills, Game Director, and Christopher Budgeon, Live Content Director. Today is a big moment for Siege, as we're weeks away from a new era evolving the game we all love. The past few days, we've watched the first ever SiegeX esports competition, and it's been exciting for the whole team to watch the changes come to life.
Yeah, and normally watching this pro scene keeps us on the edge of our seats. But this time, it hits a little different. Seeing all the hard work the team's been putting into SiegeX live on stage makes this an incredible moment. Now, I'm not about to get all emotional again, but this does mark a defining moment for the game. We've set ourselves up for the next 10 years of Siege. We've done this all while staying true to what makes Siege unique. Today, we're here to look ahead beyond the launch of SiegeX. The Year 10 roadmap lays out what's next. Seasons of updates, new features, and of course, our promise of long-term support for this game and the Siege community.
And it's that same community that knows what makes Siege so special isn't just how it plays, it's how it keeps changing. We're going to show you how that continues across Year 10 with updates built for longtime veterans, returning players, and those jumping into Siege for the first time. And it all starts with Season 2, launching with SiegeX on June 10th.
That's right, Christopher. And the launch is also about reinforcing our commitment to creating a competitive, fair, and fun environment for everyone. With SiegeX and R6 Shield Guard, we're reinforcing our commitment to a fair and competitive environment. It is a constant effort and one where we're gaining ground every day. To walk you through the updates and give you a clear look at what R6 Shield Guard will mean in Year 10, here's Adrian Fress.
With R6 Shield Guard, we're stepping into SiegeX fully prepared. Over the past year, we've put systems in place that reshape the fight against cheating, making Siege fairer and safer for everyone. Some of those tools are visible, like cheater match cancellation. Others work quietly in the background. Security upgrades, gameplay-based detections, data-driven bans. Together, they're making a real difference. And players are noticing. Cheat reports are trending down. With Year 10 Season 1, we introduce a new hardening tech, boosting security without impacting performance. We've also cracked down on lag abuse exploits on PC and console. Thanks to Shield Guard and BattlEye working in sync, we're not only banning more cheaters, we're also banning them faster. With Season 2 and the launch of SiegeX, we're raising the bar for game security. We've also introduced new tampering detections, building on the tech upgrades for Season 1, while digging deep to patch key vulnerabilities. The result? A major security update, dropping right at launch. And as always, we'll keep rolling out improvements throughout the season. But the biggest game changer in Season 2? R6 Shield Guard, our new unified anti-cheat system, is now fully dynamic, pushing updates live to stay ahead of cheat makers. At any point in the season, we can push a new game executable directly to players. Every single new executable changes security measures, so cheat makers have to adapt again. This
lát hả? Ủa rồi xin lát Làm như chưa thực hiện free cái nọ mua mẹ đi. Cái này free này mà. Sao mày nói gì? Mua tệ đâu mua, trẻ cũng có. Luôn. Nhân vật này đầu người ta hủ này nè. Trời ơi, đủ vé đó. Đây gì? Video. Chị video. $39K mua phải ta đẹp cúa được không? Cúa đó mà nói chuyện đẹp á thì nó mình ép nó tiêu nó em đẹp của nó thì mày để mình ai vậy? Free nữa. Đủ vé 16 kìa. Vô đâu vậy? Biết xanh kìa. Anh nhập
ở chơi kìa.
Ai cắm rồi á? Còn mới cắm hẹn luôn hả? Rồi chửi ra không biết rất sao còn chửi. Rồi cũng vậy chứ lệ. Xì lát nữa. Mẹ nó. Đi chơi con này hết trời. Em đi đi. Đi nha. Ren hả? Trời. Má sẽ bê vậy chứ ép vậy. Má cầm đặt ví ép ép. Đây là người chơi. Chơi chiến chiến hả? Chơi chiến lâu rồi tao mới hát chiến vậy đó. Chiến chơi thì bóp luôn. Chiến thì bóp. Mà là nó muốn solo tiêu. Chơi em. Đây thì đủ không nè. Vậy thì đâu nhém nó lại thôi mà bốc ra nè gấu nó lọt đi ba bọn má chơi thì mẹ cho cú bố cho mình học thì chơi cho đẹp mẹ cho bố một cái đó lên đầu đó lên lên mẹ bị mẹ nó cứ nhận cái đầu mẹ mẹ này đó thì bé thì ôm gân đéo lên chi rồi ba rút ở đây năm tới chung sân có 1,5 máy móc đi nào. Wow. Má thấu đâu nghe mày Câu lên đúng không? Né phút kẹt thôi. Cái gì để nó máy vô nè còn tốt. Đéo gì vậy? Rồi. Lên đất đó. Một mai hai cái lầu nhà không được hay gì rồi tao chuẩn bị có tiền rồi đúng rồi quá trời mấy cái đá vô nè biết chị néo lá rồi không lộ mẹ nó ông không có thằng lồn với giá phụ luôn. vô để vào quan rồi. Bây giờ mình nói trong luôn cái này. Máy nó chạm. Đúng chưa được chứ. Ô, sao vui ta? Mày đó đi dài rồi giết tao ở đây em đi. Đéo đủ đam cái lđồ thôi. Biết gì đéo biết rồi. Lên ra đi.
Shit.
Cái lồng má đó. Cà phê chết đó là mày. Đây cái giúp em đó. Nó bao gì nữa. Đây luôn. Đây. Nó thú gì đâu á, má không lính nó lao. Mẹ nó xù về. Mẹ nó đã tự đủ đam chứ. Nghe. Mẹ đâu. Má kêu chặt quê. Cái lòng má mày. Rồi. Gắn một đó. Anh còn kìa. Bao đấy. Rồi chết đầu. Rồi nó 4-1 rồi đó. Trời ơi. Trời ơi,
area. Keep the bombs protected. Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action. Failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Oh, shit.
Protect the bombs. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for hostile action.
Vui ơi, tưởng vui sau lưng chứ, độ má. Không có được ghé rồi. Ơi, tao ngu rồi. Ơi, nếu ăn được tao đổ mày khúc vui đi cho tao. Cái đéo gì vậy, hai thằng chết rồi sao quá. Thua tao rồi. Cái gì vậy? Oh, fuck. Shit.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Chơi đủ có biết hát thì chi giáo. Dọn vô bắt ra khổ quá.
to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Ba cái gì là hậu con ngủ đi sao chơi sao biết lại mà lộn má đổ này bán mà cái đâu đi chứ con tới hết rào đi thấy chỉ có làm sao má
The hell? Oh,
We have been eliminated.
đéo vậy vậy đi
Bomb. 5 seconds and counting.
vậy mà thấy máy bê không nó bú hết kia qua đi.
There's no bad moves here.
keep it in the workshop for
Protect the bombs. Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
My evil eye. Beautiful.
Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds.
Calibrating air compression.
Bomb located by Op 4. You're exposed.
Deploying to blaze away.
Got your intel.
Mission critical. Bomb diffuser activated.
Nhanh lên nè, đừng để cho nó đặt trụ, tao còn mấy giây nữa à. Ủa đừng muốn. Thì phải mày bố mày cái nữa. Đấy cái rồi. Đó, bố cho mình cái nữa. Rồi đúng rồi. Xeo cung. Nó có một ngày mấy vàng luôn.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Mẹ mà đen cái đồ mừng.
failed. A bomb was defused.
Chú mẹ hẹn luôn trời ơi. Dạ chơi chú đâu. Vô vô ngồi đi.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Device prime, keep an eye on door.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Anh có cả nước mắt. Ngày nào cũng win.
Reinforced wall! ATK prime, stand clear.
Đâu có bài đây.
You're hurt, don't move.
You have been spotted.
Loading full magazine!
Đây có gì nè mẹ.
Your location has been compromised. Op 4, last operator standing.
Fucking bitch, right?
Sao đâu?
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Né nữa bây giờ. Trời ơi, tá luôn rồi.
Hỏi bạn.
Ổn nhỉ? vậy? Thì tao đổi mạng hay mà. Không biết là mày. Thì đổi tao đổi mạng. Mày hiểu không? Tao không lát tao đổi tao không tao chưa đổi đâu. Không anh đổi mạng bây giờ cho nó mạng chơi vậy đó. Là đổi chuyện hết. Thì tao đổi mạng. Tụ mẹ nó kêu đổi mạng mày hiểu không? Tao cho mày mạng đó. Nhưng mà tốn chút lá. Mày bị ngu à, ý là tụi nó cố tình cho vậy cho mày mạng.
Secure the bombs. Jammer ready. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defense. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion.
Reloading.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Rồi chết tao rồi. Lòng má luôn hả?
We have some time.
Đủ má. Khổ.
Try to get through that.
Má vô không mà thành con rồi.
Keep it. Barrier deployed.
Hai người mấy trẻ rồi. Trẻ nữa hả? Cốc trẻ hai má ơi. Tao mới tập đồ thôi. Má biết chị đi trẻ đúng rồi.
Loading new mic.
Xe rồi.
Got eyes on the target. Second floor.
Trời, đi bóp thiệt nè.
Op 4, last stop standing. Friendlies victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Yes. Dám chứ. Má nó thọt rồi. Đi vô rồi táo rồi. Má rồi. Còn nó là thấp. Má chết rồi. Nghe. Chết rồi, chết rồi. Cái đồ má để tao em mà mày né được nó mới ép chứ. Hãy
located a bomb.
Đào tím nữa. Trời ơi, giờ mình lên cái giấy rồi tao biết rồi. Có cái rờ nhấn kẹp vậy nè.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Trả giá những gì con tiền bắt đầu đó. Nó trong lần này nhỏ. Cái lồng ma.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Swapping mags.
Taking our rats.
One's down already.
Drone going out. Cluster charge activated.
Down to one friendly.
Everyone was one shot. Right. Left. Through there. Behind. Through there. Staircase, I think.
We have been eliminated.
Shit.
Đồ má Ali có chỉ mỗi đất bà. Có gì kể mày hỏi gì con gì nữa má mày lên khi nó tao kể cái thằng bỏ mày lên nam cặp gì cái má lộ cho mày biết mày có chứ mày cũng lên nam cho nên mình lên phép tao không phép không chắc là bởi nó không việc nhát luôn má xe tao gì một món bị dạ
No! We need to locate a bomb.
Chắc à cái đấy nó định kiến mình chắc
Drone has located a bomb.
Có 8 trên chè thế rồi.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
drone.
Oh, shit, the fucking bitch.
Mũ khoan nữa, mày làm cái gì mà mũ khoan ta?
Deploying code.
Đi hả? Ngoài cái giáo ly chứ mà món lại để cái món mà khó nó hoài đi. Tao kêu một món hình chỉnh, kêu một vài hình chỉnh nó đổ nó đấy. Rồi ra. Mé tao mà không qua với tao. Của mày, bên nhà tao mà của mày. Của cái báo để. Mẹ mày, tao tới một con đó. Cái lột mẹ. Ôi, lính lộn. Chắc rồi rồi. Con lính mà thấy nó chạy đồ to. Rồi, chắc con mẹ gì chó. Tao còn phim nữa chạy. Đó, mình chắc nữa. Cảm ơn. Kìa chưa.
Launching code.
Mày này đúng thiệt chứ. Đéo gì nữa. Đi xuống, nín từ đầu. Ủa xuống, nín, ủa che.
Loading new map.
Cao, đủ má cho tao miếng thôi.
Friendly last operator. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Trời độ má má rồi. Có gây này độ. Làm đi ai làm cái nào? Thôi. Cái lồng má mà thấy cái đồ nó kẹt không nè. Biết rồi. Má người ta ơi.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Stay close to me.
để con chơi lại nữa. Nghe nó chứ ai gò rượu mắt hưu anh con hải cụ đã tăng vào.
What the hell?
Down to one friendly. We have been eliminated.
Mắt mày có vấn đề gì không?
What the hell?
Chết gì đâu.
Shit.
Có 7 bông luôn. Tôi 7 bông. Nó ao cái gì nè? Thì coi chỉ số rồi. Nó ao level thôi mà. Má. Có tính bánh 2 điểm. Tụ mẹ nó. Thằng chó này. Đánh hả? Ủa đi chết rồi. Chết nhau. Wow. Thằng gì tao không có báo rồi. Đèn có mấy thằng đánh siêu đúng không? Đèn có mấy thằng đợt lên siêu như vậy. Mấy thằng ca này ăn đi nè. Đá mày ăn có gì hả? Má người ta có máu chứ nhiều. Tao giỡn, tao thấy tao món rồi. Đùa. Để vẫn tụ rồi có. Rất đâu mà. Mẹ. Nhìn hàng mấy cái thương thụ chặt. Có 3 trụ không? Rồi. Nhìn cái bông nó không phải suốt từ lại đồ cái này. Nhìn đồ. Đánh tao hả? Đánh một. Không chặt thôi, người cái gì đó vừa lộn đó là ố. Tao nghe không được đâu. Để tao có hỏi. Ủa? Thì để còn lại gì vậy? Gì? Nói gì chứ anh em rồi. Phải lên vậy. Tao có chiêu gì chứ? Cái gì? Tao có chiêu đâu không suy rồi. Lên. Thấy cái phép rồi. Là đó là gì? Là cái phép. Nó đổ ra mày gan nháo rồi. Cái hả? Đổ mày lấy không?
Oh. Good.
Tao là ủ. Trời có nhà cái phép không kia kiểu như vậy thôi. Bỏ về này ổn. Đâu nghe biết hả? Học quá cái độ má. Tụi mẹ mày thấy không thích cái trụ e đâu. Cái độ mà em ăn được trụ không còn đá kìa. Cái này nói nghe không nhập luôn quá ghê. Như là bố thôi đó. Ăn lớn hơn ngành chó.
Mayday, this is World Travel 731. Repeat, this is World Travel 731. I've got a big bird coming in fast and hot. I've got to put this baby on the ground. Repeat, I've got to put this baby on the ground.
Frankfurt Tower, World Travel 731. What's your position?
Heading
250, speed 200 knots. My whole life is flashing before my eyes.
World Travel 731, clear to land runway 25 left.
Roger that.
Caravan November 246, Foxtrot Romeo.
Requesting runway 25 left for takeoff.
Caravan November 246, Foxtrot Romeo. Hold for World Travel 731.
Band 6, Foxtrot Romeo. Thank you, pilot man.
Rock on, baby.
Now don't miss the runway this time.
Sir, no sir.
제가 항상 당신 옆에 있을 거예요. 제가 너무 빨리 가면 저한테 얘기하세요. 저희는 한 몸으로 움직일 테니까요.
그래.
Korean Air Team 1 and 2.
Request permission to perform air show.
You better watch out if you're gonna be the road ahead of full pop scene. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets caught for a big piss off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course,
Caravan 6, Foxtrot Romeo, affirmative.
loves the blood and cold. Always want more freedom from the sword. They don't really understand until they feel the full applaud. If you start kid, you be heartless in the darkness. Go to park quick, you left stars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, unexpected. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it.
Helicopter 3 here, Chengdu.
My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. If you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Caravan 6 Foxtrot Romeo, runway 25 left. Turn right, heading 270, maintain 2000. You are cleared for takeoff.
Caravan 6, Foxtrot Romeo, cleared for takeoff. Have a good day, everyone.
Better than ever. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter. Try to do it like me, better do it better. I got a
so
mind
much
that's
cooler.
The beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, and accomplished to me. I promise the darkness like an honest belief. But don't cross me, I might lose control with the lost piece. So, you locked away inside with the key control. By fight or flight,
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Then you just want to win.
Red, lock on. Feel it. On the inside. On the inside. Right behind you, Jack. On your six. On your six. What are you gonna say? What are you saying? Hello. I'm coming for you, Jack. Outside.
Travel 731. Repeat, this is World Travel 731. I've got a big bird coming in fast and hot. I've got to put this baby on the ground. Repeat, I've got to put this baby on the ground.
Frankfurt Tower, World Travel 731. What's your position?
Heading
250, speed 200 knots. My whole life is flashing before my eyes.
World Travel 731, clear to land runway 25 left.
Roger that.
Caravan November 246, Foxtrot Romeo.
Requesting runway 25 left for takeoff.
Caravan November 246, Foxtrot Romeo. Hold for World Travel 731.
Van 6 Foxtrot Romeo.
Thank you, pilot man.
Rock on, baby.
Now don't miss the runway this time.
Sir, no sir.
제가 항상 당신 옆에 있을 거예요. 제가 너무 빨리 가면 저한테 얘기하세요. 저희는 한 몸으로 움직일 테니까요.
그래.
코리안 에어팀 1 and 2.
Request permission to perform an air show. Go ahead.
처음부터 시작합시다.
연속 횡전.
하나,
둘, 셋.
Caravan 6 Foxtrot Romeo. Are you still holding short of 25 left?
Caravan 6 Foxtrot Romeo, affirmative.
Hold on, pilot man.
You got it, buddy.
Helicopter 9053 Sierra Tango.
Sharing the cockpit with my grandson. We're looking to land.
Frankfurt Tower. Frankfurt Tower?
Wolfgang, du gehst raus und putzt dein Fahrrad. Anna, deckt den Tisch. Helicopter 3 Sierra Tango. Caution, there is an aerobatics show.
Oh, my Lord! Ma, no hands!
Nice.
Touchdown.
Caravan 6 Foxtrot Romeo to runway 25 left. Turn right, heading 270, maintain 2000. You are cleared for takeoff.
Caravan 6 Foxtrot Romeo, cleared for takeoff. Have a good day, everyone.
You realize we're in a real plane, right?
Yeah. This is so much cooler.
When did it start? Geez, I don't know. Flying was just something I had to do.
Flying has just always been in my blood.
I just function on another level when I'm up there.
At first, it was just the challenge of doing it right, but as time goes on, you want to go faster. High speed and low altitude, that's where it's at, man.
Yeah, then you just want to win.
Red, smoke on. Blue, smoke on. Come on, I know you got more than that. You won't even feel it. On the inside. On the inside. Right behind you, Jack. On your six, on your six. That's where you're gonna stay. What were you saying? I got a red gate. Yellow. I'm coming for you, Jack. Watch it. Outside.
1 Foxtrot Sierra, cleared for immediate takeoff. Canadair Regional Jet on final. Cleared for takeoff, 1 Foxtrot Sierra.
You know, people come to Flight Simulator for many different reasons. Some are attracted by the prospect of adventure, exploring the world from the unique vantage point of an airplane. Others are drawn to aviation's sophisticated technology. And others just like the view. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to navigate and look around. Then you'll make your first takeoff and landing. On screen right now, you can see the kneeboard. All of the instructions in this tutorial are recorded on the Messages page. The Briefing page displays the mission briefing. To close the kneeboard, click the X in the upper right To open it again, press Shift F10.
Đấy là cái đấy là một máu đủ máu một phút luôn, phải sao chơi nữa.
Má mày đứng lại.
Giết chạy đủ mắt đi sao chơi lại chạy.
Mày thấy tao còn gì không? Thiêu đồ. Thôi vô bị can luôn rồi mày ơi.
You're sitting in an Air Creation Trike Ultralight at the end of runway 15 at Edwards Air Force Base in California. This is one of the longest runways in the world, the same runway the space shuttle sometimes lands on. In missions, you can navigate using the mission compass and the mission pointer. See the gauge in the upper left corner of the screen? That's the mission compass. The little triangle on the outside of the rotating heading indicator points to the selected objective or item of interest. The text below the indicator tells you the name of the objective, its altitude above sea level, as well as your distance from it. See the big marker in front of you? That's the mission pointer. It points to objectives or items of interest. In some missions, there will be more than one objective or item of interest. You can change which item the mission compass and pointer point to by pressing the K key. You can hide the mission compass and pointer by pressing the U key. To look around, move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the space bar, then move the mouse to look around. Feel free to experiment by looking around your aircraft now. You can also try different views by pressing the F9, F10, F11, and F12 keys. When you're done experimenting with views, press 1 to progress to the next phase of this tutorial. You can control an aircraft in Flight Simulator by using a joystick, a universal controller, the mouse, or the arrow keys on the keyboard. Time to go flying. You're going to start the engine, release the brakes, take off, fly through some gates, and then land again. First, move the throttle to idle. If you don't have a joystick or a universal controller, press the F1 key. Next, start the ultralight's engine. Press Ctrl E, or click the ignition switch on the instrument panel. You can control the throttle using the throttle lever on a joystick, by pressing buttons on a universal controller, or by pressing the F1, F2, F3, and F4 keys on the keyboard. Now, release the parking brake. Pull the trigger button on your joystick, or press the period key. Ready for takeoff? Smoothly advance the throttle to full. If you don't have a joystick, press the F4 key. Taking off is easy. At about 30 miles per hour, gently pull the stick towards you, and the aircraft will fly off the runway. Pull back on the stick a bit. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to navigate and look around. Then you'll make your first takeoff and landing. On screen right now, you can see the knee. All of the instructions in this tutorial are recorded on the Messages page. The Briefing page displays the mission briefing. To close the kneeboard, click the X in the upper right corner. To open it again, press Shift F10. You're sitting in an Air Creation Trike Ultralight at the end of runway 15 at Edwards Air Force Base in California. This is one of the longest runways in the world, the same runway the Space Shuttle sometimes lands on. In missions, you can navigate using the mission compass and the mission pointer. See the gauge in the upper left corner of the screen? That's the mission compass. The little triangle on the outside of the rotating heading indicator points to the selected objective or item of interest. The text below the indicator tells you the name of the objective, its altitude above sea level, as well as your distance from it. See the big marker in front of you? That's the mission pointer. It points to objectives or items of interest. In some missions, there will be more than one objective or item of interest. You can change which item the mission compass and pointer point to by pressing the K key. You can hide the mission compass and pointer by pressing the U key. To look around, move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the space bar, then move the mouse to look around. Feel free to experiment by looking around your aircraft now. You can also try different views by pressing the F9, F10, F11, and F12 keys. Now, release the parking brake. Pull the trigger button on your joystick or press the period key. Ready for takeoff? Smoothly advance the throttle to full. If you don't have a joystick, press the F4 key. Taking off is easy. At about 30 miles per hour, gently pull the stick towards you and the aircraft will fly off the runway. Pull back on the stick a bit. Congratulations, you're flying! Pull back gently on the stick and climb a bit to fly through the first gate you see in front of you. Great! Now climb a bit more and fly through the second gate. Now reduce the throttle a bit and slow down. The next gate is a little lower than the last one, and you'll be landing once you get through it. Good job. Now reduce the throttle all the way and use the stick to adjust your descent rate. Pull back slightly on the stick and level out. Try to float over the runway as long as possible. brake, pull the trigger on your joystick, or press the period key. Come to a complete stop. Nice landing. Press escape to end the mission, or take off again to explore on your own. In this short tutorial, you'll practice flying an ultralight aircraft through a marked course. Just as in Tutorial 1, the instructions are generalized to apply whether you're flying with a joystick, a universal controller, the mouse, or the keyboard. For details about using different types of controllers, refer to the quick reference over to the briefing for this mission. Directly ahead of you is a series of large square gates to fly through. To get to the first gate, just climb. Gently pull back on the stick to raise the nose of the flight. To go faster as you climb, increase the throttle. Push the throttle lever forward or press the F3 key. Active gates that you need to fly through are glowing green. Gates that aren't active, or that you have already flown through, are red. The next gate will not highlight until you have passed through the current gate. If you lose sight of a gate, look around. Move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the spacebar and move the mouse. Remember, you can review all the instructions given to you on the board. Just press Shift F10 and select the Messages page. Another tip: press the P key to pause the mission. Press it again to resume. Good job negotiating Gate 1. Now fly through Gate 2. Okay, now descend to Gate 3. Push forward on the stick a bit to gently lower the nose. Slow down during the descent by reducing the power. Pull back on the throttle lever or press the F2 key. Nice descent to Gate 3. Now level off. Gently pull back on the stick. Notice that as you level off, the ultralight slows down. Set your speed by adjusting the throttle. Gate 4 is next. To turn toward it, gently move the stick to bank the wings in that direction. Then center the stick. To stop turning, move the stick back to the right and roll the wings level. Great job with Gate 4. Now turn to line up with Gate 5. Congratulations! Your first attempt at flying was a success. You can end the tutorial now or keep flying. Press the escape key at any time to end the mission. The remaining gates are just for fun. Try flying through them in any order you want. As you fly, remember, in general, if you keep the nose on the horizon, you'll maintain altitude. If the nose is pointed up, you'll climb. If it's pointed down, you'll descend. There are 7 bonus gates remaining, including one on a ship. In this ultralight, the maximum safe speed is 70 miles per hour. Flying faster than this could damage the aircraft. In this tutorial, you'll take off, fly to 3 different hot air balloons, and return to land at this airport. To start the engine, press Ctrl E or click the ignition switch on the instrument panel. Pull the trigger button on the joystick to release the parking brake or press the period key. Push the throttle lever away from you or press the F4 key to accelerate. Now pull back on the stick to lift off. In order to find the hot air balloons, use the mission compass and the mission pointer. Press the K key to move the pointer between the 3 hot air balloons. You only need to fly near the balloons to achieve the mission objectives. Feel free to approach them from any angle. 2 more to go. That's the second balloon. 1 left. You've flown near all the balloons. Congratulations. Now it's time to turn back and land at the airport. Since the wind is calm, you can approach the airport from any direction. The mission compass and mission pointer have moved to show you where the airport is. This airport has 2 small grass strips and 1 long concrete runway. For an extra challenge, feel free to land on one of the grass strips. Grass strips can be hard to see. In this tutorial, the grass strips are highlighted in yellow to help you find them. You can also cycle the mission compass and mission pointer between them using the K key. Now that you're heading toward the airport, reduce power to slow to 60 miles per hour or less. Before you land, make sure your throttle is at idle. Just before you touch down, ease the stick back slightly and let the aircraft settle to the ground. You're going a bit too fast to have a safe landing. Reduce your speed to 50 miles per hour or less. Great landing.
PEGI 3. At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. we're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.